There we go, we've got our foam ram air filter. We've got an 80mm outside diameter. Got our coupler, got a couple of Jubilee clips. We're going to see if we can use our existing airbox top to fit this on. So existing airbox there, so what we're going to want to do is get that on there, but we want to reuse this bit with a MAF sensor in, so we're going to take that off and see what we can do. I'm just going to disconnect the MAF sensor, and then we're going to undo this. Going to disconnect that return pipe. Not all airboxes have this. There we go. So the outside diameter of that is 80mm. That is also 80mm, so that goes over there. This without the lip, obviously there's a lip on there, is 81, but I'm hoping we can just, it's only a mil difference, so when we cut this bit here we can squeeze that over. So what we're going to do, we're going to cut this so we just end up with that unit there with the MAF sensor in, and hopefully that will go on there, and then the air filter will go on the other side. Right, before I start cutting this, I'm just going to remove the MAF sensor because I don't want to get any plastic or debris on that and cause that any problems. Right, we're going to cut this now. Probably could cut that with a hacksaw, but I've got one of those little Dremel type tools with a cutter on the end, really cheap, handy to have. So we're going to give it a go with that. Right, so we've managed to hacksaw all the way down to the bottom there, so just need to finish that off round there. That should come off. Right, that's now off. That was a pain. Ended up having to use a big hacksaw blade and sort of bend it in to get round. Where are we? Sort of get it in there, cut across and bend it a bit, because obviously you've got these bits, these ridges here, so it's scraping on that. There is a return pipe there. I may need to put that on here somehow, but we'll see how this goes first. So that's off. That's our sectional pipe with our MAF sensor mounting. You have to grind a bit of that off because obviously we're going to want our connector to go on there. So I'll give that a bit of a clean up and we'll come back to it. Right, so just tidied that up a bit, I've filed that down a bit, and now let's see if we can mount the silicone. Now we'll see if we can mount the silicone on there. It's on. There we go. Now I should just be able to mount that back onto the car. We'll put the MAF sensor back in. Right, because we're now replacing air filter, with that we're going to need to take that airbox out. So it's just an 8mm, I think, down there, and there's one on the other side. That's hooked back up, MAF sensor connected. I think what we will do is we'll make a bracket for that, otherwise that's going to be all over the place. So I've got a bit of a bracket on there, just to stop it flaying around, and then we'll have to make some sort of heat shield to stop the heat from the engine. Just giving that a blast after replacing that standard stock airbox with the Ram Air one. I noticed a difference. The car's been remapped. It didn't drive particularly well. It's got a straight through exhaust, I think, sort of cat back. So I think that's just the icing on the cake, but it definitely feels a bit more responsive. Turbo seems to spin up a bit quicker. Drives a lot nicer. It's great.